Chumlee, the breakout star of Pawn Stars, has a unique talent for spotting hidden treasures. Known for his affable personality and sharp instincts, he has consistently turned overlooked items into significant profits for the gold and silver pawn shop. His ability to recognize value and negotiate effectively has made him a fan favorite and a crucial member of the team, from rare collectibles to pop culture memorabilia. Chumlee's expertise and charismatic approach led to some of the most surprising and lucrative deals on the show. How does he manage to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary? Watch till the end to discover. Austin Lee Russell, born on September 8, 1982 in Henderson, Nevada, is better known by his stage name Chumlee. This American businessman and reality TV personality is best known for his appearances on the History Channel's hit show Pawn Stars. The show captures the day-to-day activities at the gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas, where Chumlee has worked for years. His journey to becoming a beloved TV star is as fascinating as the items he appraises. Chum's nickname has an amusing origin. At around 12 years old, one of his friend's fathers remarked that he resembled Chumlee the walrus from the animated TV series Tennessee Tuxedo. Due to his large face and chin, the name stuck and Austin became Chumlee. He grew up in Henderson, developing a close friendship with Corey Harrison. Corey's father, Rick Harrison, and grandfather, Richard Harrison, founded the gold and silver pawn shop in 1989, and it wasn't long before Chumlee found his way into their world. At 21, Chumlee began working at the pawn shop, taking on various duties such as testing items, loading merchandise, and writing tickets for customers' purchases. For 5 years he quietly handled these tasks behind the counter, becoming an integral part of the shop operations. His work ethic and unique personality eventually caught the attention of the shop's owners and producers, leading to his inclusion in the reality TV series Pawn Stars, which first aired in July 2009 on Pawn Stars. Chumlee is often portrayed as the comic relief, the butt of jokes, and the village idiot due to his perceived lack of intelligence and competence. However, this characterization only tells part of the story. Chumlee has demonstrated his expertise in specific areas such as pinball machines, sports memorabilia, sneakers, toys, and video games in one memorable second season episode titled Pinball Wizards. Chumlee's knowledge of pinball machines surprises even Corey Harrison, showcasing his true skills and proving that he is far from incompetent. Chumlee's journey from a behind-the-counter employee to a key player on Pawn Stars has been filled with surprising twists and impressive deals. Over the years he has proven that he can strike gold with his keen eye and bold decisions. Let's dive into some of the most memorable times Chumlee scored big at the gold and silver pawn shop. Chumlee decided to purchase a set of 3 samurai swords for just under $4. Markings. He found another signature. This sword dated back to the late 1400s or early 1500s, adding to its historical significance. The craftsmanship was impressive and the sword was in good condition, which further confirmed its value. The third sword had a forged signature, which initially seemed like bad news. However, Mike explained that even though the signature was a forgery, the sword itself was still old and valuable. It dates back to the early 1400s and was well preserved despite the forged marking. This sword still held considerable worth. After appraising all 3 swords, Mike delivered the final verdict. Together the set was worth approximately $113,000. Chumlee's gamble had paid off, turning his $4,000 investment into a significant profit. This deal showcased his ability to recognize value and make bold decisions, proving that was far from the village idiot he was often portrayed as on the show. In another memorable instance, Chumlee handled a rare and valuable katana sword that Rick Harrison had initially purchased for $116,000. Rick sent the sword to Japan to be fully restored by the best craftsmen, and after 2 years it finally returned. The restoration was meticulous, involving the application of traditional Japanese lacquer and the recreation of early 1600s fittings, which brought the sword back to its original glory. Mike, the local sword expert, assessed the now pristine katana and valued it at an impressive $35,000 to $40,000. Rick made it clear that this sword was not for sale due to its special significance. However, fate took an unexpected turn when UFC president Dana White walked into the shop. Dana was on the lookout for a pristine sword to add to his collection. Seeing a golden opportunity, Chumlee seized the moment and offered the katana to Dana. Despite Rick's earlier instructions, Chumlee knew the potential for a substantial sale. Dana, intrigued by the sword's history and craftsmanship, started negotiating. After some back and forth, Dana agreed to purchase the katana for $330,000. But the deal didn't stop there. Dana's interest extended beyond just the katana. He spotted other swords in the shop and decided to buy several more. This additional purchase brought the total sale to a staggering $60,000. Rick, upon discovering the sale of his prized katana, was understandably upset. However, his conversation with Dana led to an even more unexpected outcome. Dana ended up buying another sword for $9,000, increasing his total expenditure to $69,000. The deal with Dana White not only demonstrated Chumlee's negotiation skills but also his understanding of what high-profile clients desire. It turned a potentially controversial situation into one of the shop's most profitable deals. Another notable instance showcasing Chumlee's knack for finding extraordinary items involves a car with a dark history, the BMW in which legendary rapper Tupac Shakur was shot. Rick and Chumlee visited a local car dealership in Las Vegas that claimed to have the very BMW Tupac was in. When strategies, it covered various games, some of which were obscure and rarely played today. The seller, who had won the book in a poker game, hoped to sell it for $1,500 but was willing to go as low as $11,000. Intrigued by the book's age and content, Chumlee began exploring its potential value. The book featured games like long whist, 5-card cribbage, and different forms of poker, including straight poker, draw poker, and the lesser known whiskey poker. Given Las Vegas's rich history with card games, Chumlee saw the book as a fitting addition to the shop's collection. To get a more accurate valuation, Chumlee called in Rebecca, the shop's book expert. She confirmed that the book was a great example of 19th century how-to books, which were popular due to the lack of formal education systems at the time. She explained that books on card game rules, particularly poker, were rare before 1858, making this 1866 publication quite significant. Rebecca valued the book at around $2,000, noting its importance to gambling history and its appeal to collectors, especially in a city like Las Vegas where professional poker players and enthusiasts abound. This valuation surprised Chumlee, who initially thought the book might not be worth much due to its condition. With the expert's appraisal in hand, Chumlee began negotiating with the seller. Understanding the book's potential and its appeal to collectors, he aimed to strike a deal that would be profitable for the shop. The seller initially stuck to his asking price of $1,500, but Chumlee knew he needed to buy it at a lower price to ensure a good profit margin. After some back and forth, Chumlee managed to negotiate the price down to $1,375. This price point was agreeable to both parties and left room for the shop to make a reasonable profit. The seller walked away satisfied, having made a good deal, and Chumlee was pleased to add a unique and historically significant book to the shop's inventory. Chumlee's love for collectible card games led him to an incredible opportunity at the gold and silver pawn shop. One day a seller walked in with a sealed beta Magic the Gathering starter deck. Magic the Gathering, a highly popular collectible card game, has seen a massive growth in both player base and card value over the years. This particular deck was from the beta set, the second release of the game, making it extremely rare and valuable. Though the allure of a sealed deck lies in its mystery inside, there could be common, uncommon, and rare cards, including potentially valuable ones. The seller had